on this island?
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna end poorly.
Well, they can basically be on any island now.
Yeah, this is one of the. I mean, this is one of the sandy islands, but it's the like super cliffside terrain looking one. So I don't know if the areas are even big enough for him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be in a cage.
Yeah. Every single check mark with any sort of thing is it increases by. Well, the first one is the first check mark on like any elemental type is 50k, then 150, then 250, then 500,000, then 1,000,000, then 3, 5, 10, which is insane. But I also like the fact that you have to go all out and do 10 million damage to something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I need Zaga, Sgrave, and Charog.
It's gonna be funny for the people who've been playing this game literally 24/7 non-stop and be like, I've already done like 1,000,000 damage to shit like this, and it's like,
Oh,
yeah.
I've definitely, but I just don't care, because, like, whatever. I've gotten to the point in Dauntless where I ran out of things to do, so I really don't care that they've given me a lot more to do. It's whatever, I'll just grind the gear back up again. The fact that I don't have maxed out armor anymore, well, I'm slightly annoyed that you downgraded my armor slightly, but I also don't care.
Thank goodness I have like this molten number on me.
Also, level ups are insane because they give you increased chances for like double drops. For example, right now I have a 15% chance to have a double drop on any break part.
Jeez.
Also, they changed how rarity of items work. So basically, remember how Kosha used to be, where you'd have to do heroic to get epics and rares?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Where now, like, because this is the reason I have to fight the heroic.
Yeah, heroics are now you get epic and rare pieces. You just get gray pieces from normal ones. They also increase the chances of getting epic and rare pieces. Also, apparently, though this doesn't really matter to me, exotic blueprints will now actually drop off the behemoth as an orange orb.
Right, I'm in the same boat.
But that's cool that you can at least say, hey, there's an exotic part right there.
Yeah, so you'll know.
It also does confirm the theory that more break parts meant more chances to actually get the exotic.
Interesting. I never did like. I always thought it was just I always thought it was just like random chance add to the hunt.
Yeah. So apparently most behemoths could be found on 4 to 5 islands now.
That's neat.
Which I really like. They kind of bended the rules of what can appear at what. For example, I'm currently fighting an Azaga on the Burning Rose. I realized that name basically means nothing anymore. Also, isn't Adhesive Hilt overpowered? You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Val?
What's up? Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
No, I only have 2 healths.
Yeah, Adhesive Hilt is completely broken now.
What does it do?
And it makes it so that way, while you're using your special, you basically have infinite sturdy.
Oh no, that is the one that like I could have.
Yeah, it's broken.
Is it really? Okay, I guess it is. I guess it would be.
It's literally you get to, for the entire duration of your overdrive, hecking be unstaggerable and unknockbackable. Explain to me how that isn't broken.
Please do like 1 damage to me so I can get back into my.
The only thing that I noticed that actually still can is roars. Roars still affect you. And that and when Nizaga Aether charges. Which is fair, because those are supposed to really knock you away from the heal. And they normally break through sturdy too.
Okay, yeah. That wasn't that bad. Heroic Hellion, not bad. That was pretty fun. I can get down with that. It looks like I'm back to my old sword build again, though.
Also,
Essentially just...
Heroic
go on.
Plus isn't anything new, unfortunately. It's just how you fight Shroud, Koshai, and Valkyrie.
Oh, cool. That's... okay. Whatever. Not like it matters. I already have, like, max Rezakiri shit, and, like, Shroud shit's also pretty good, so it's like, cool. What's
You
the
already have max Rezakiri stuff, but you can't physically get to level 15 until you, like, max the thing out.
Okay, no, you're right. Not that. But, like, I feel like once I can, I have enough material.
Yeah, but
at least they should.
I'm gonna point out that all my parts got reset. So, like, I no longer have, like, 600 strike feathers anymore.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
All my parts
That's
have been
gross.
reset back to 0.
It's actually really gross.
Yeah, that I'm slightly annoyed. That's the only thing I'm really annoyed by with this update. Everything else I'm pretty fine with.
Did I get enough keys to upgrade this glove so I can finally have +6 molten, not +5? Of course not. Hellstone Shard, rapid drop from the Scorching Hellion. Yep. It's just a drop, so it doesn't need to be like tail or anything.
Apparently my next reward for getting to level 30 is something called Battle Forged. I'm guessing that's some kind of weapon perk or something?
Probably is.
There's new specials and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what that would be for, though.
Oh, something I should look at actually. It's look at my hammers.
Scrape.
Okay, this is the exact same slotting. Perfect. Cool, so all the Boreas shit is still within the same, like... did they streamline all the items, too? So, like, all the same items from the same behemoth give the same perks in the same slots?
Not exactly. Like, you can look through the list. It's pretty weird. I think what they're doing is, like...
Well, because, like, all the Boreas stuff is the exact same slotting across the board and the exact same conditioning. Like, every single Boreas weapon has the same... Like... they all have a power and defense slot, plus
Yeah.
they all have baseline conditioning.
Yeah. It seems something...
So I was wondering if they were going to do that with the rest of the weapons, too. Because that means what you're looking for is a weapon.
Yeah.
Like...
Also, it seems like the new way they've done it is, as I'm looking at other things, but, for example, like, just Rezakiri stuff itself has been reworked, but it seems like instead of having 2 different perks on every single piece of armor, every piece of armor just has 1 perk that's really good.
Yeah, so they're all taking the overpower route that was existent on the Hellion shit. Where it had +3 overpower as a baseline for the weapon. No, it didn't. Oh my god. The Hellion sword now just comes with +3 overpower on its own, which means I can slot in another +3 and then a different power slot. Holy shit.
Yeah, so now I have to pursue a Chaurog. I wonder if Firebrand Chaurog has this, because I also have to hunt a Firebrand Chaurog.
Wait. It should.
Yeah, it should.
So anything that's not a lesser behemoth should count toward whatever your goal is.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, do you want to hear something insane? Most potions,
Sure.
Most potions that you could carry up to 5 of, I can carry up to 6 of them already.
Yeah, I'm starting to carry up. I have 4 of the +3 potions.
Also, I can carry. Well, everyone can carry 3 stim packs now, which I find completely broken.
Yeah.
And makes the game way too easy.
I mean, sure.
But then again, I guess they did have the incentive of, hey, if you don't go down, you get extra parts, which also procs your bonus chance to get double parts. So if you're really lucky, you can just get 6 of something instead of just 1.
So does the hammer gameplay now not... Like, what is it like now?
Hammer gameplay? Well,
Because the 2 abilities are Concussive Salvo and Mighty Landbreaker, which neither one of those are the Hammer Smash. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
because
the concussive salvo is the same thing you're used to.
is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've just renamed it.
So if I use my like, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I would give each one a try, because what I've heard is apparently
Because I saw the Landbreaker, and the Landbreaker literally leaves like a repeater-esque landmine in the ground that does healing.
Yeah. Also, I am happy that they didn't reset my ingredients. So, I still have like 3,000 Skybloom. The thing I'd be okay with losing, they'd still have me keep.
Yeah, let me look at crafting. Yeah, I'm pretty low. Let me actually... Well, I kept on running out of Skybloom because I kept on making exclusively Bulwark and Stam Tonic, which I have like plus 500 of each.
I've been bothering to make potions recently. It just doesn't matter.
It doesn't anymore. Like, I haven't needed them. You know what? I'm just gonna go full grenade loadout. Like, there's no point in not going full grenade loadout. Like, I'm thinking about it now, and the 3 grenades that I would have is the healing grenade. Well, I don't need the healing grenade because I have a freaking Iceborne set up. I don't even need my potions because I have an Iceborne set up. So, concussive grenades... I guess you can carry both the elemental grenades. So I have them at all times. Well, I can always just...
Well, yeah. I personally don't like the fact that patrols are like a certain thing now, but like whatever.
What, you mean like it's... Is there not just a random patrol? I haven't looked.
Well, no, patrols are random, but like patrols are like all of the same element.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, is there not just like a randomize all patrol?
Well, no, that's the dire patrol, but like that's nice and all, but like it's just weird.
Dire patrol. Okay, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's dire, heroic, and heroic plus. I see those patrol. Anywho, I have more Hellion. Why specifically Hellion and not heroic? So, you know what? Yeah, whatever. I'll just do a regular Hellion.
You know, one thing I would think would be cool is instead of having like upgrade your sword milestone stuff and get it up to like level 15 and whatnot, but like if instead it sort of worked at a system of like, how do I put this? Like getting your certain behemoths up to a certain point is how you unlock like extra points in it. But the sword doesn't go all the way up to 15, instead it goes up to like 13, and you have to fight the behemoth to get that specific sword up plus 2 more.
Ah.
I sort of felt like that would be cooler than what they've done. Also, for mastery points, I just figured out that it doesn't matter between Charog and Fireband Charog.
Okay. Let's see. Hellion, recommended power 275. I am overdone with that one. At 500 each.
Yeah. By the way, the hunt certain behemoths with a certain weapon thing is broken because it says hunt 30 behemoths with a sword. 21 out of 50. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, Dauntless. You know, 30 is just 50 plus 20. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
It says
Yeah, you've already done 20. No, you haven't done. You've only done 1 hunt, so it gives you 20 out of the 50. So you have to do 30 hunts.
Oh, I guess so. Well, the first one it says.
No,
8.
I'm kidding.
The first one,
I don't know.
The first one it says 8, but requires you to do 10. The second one it says 10, but requires you to do 20.
Oh. Game's broken, but it's fine. Because it's broken in a way that I can still play it, and I had to upgrade everything still. I still want to just be done again, but at the same time I don't. Like, I just want to have my setup normal again, but then I also want to get all the cool new abilities and test them out. I'm not going to do the whirlwind because I love the way that the sword works automatically anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I could use it, but come on. Why?
I feel like I'm just gonna I'm gonna try the new things and be like, I like the way it is better. Change is bad. Yeah. What I'm currently doing is I don't really care about the other master trees, so unless I have like a certain quest, I'm just using sword.
Yeah. I'm trying out hammer to see if it's fine again, so.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use sword, pike, axe, and then I'll get onto those other things. Or at
Okay,
least-
it looks like it is the Aether Leap that I'm used to.
Yeah. I figured they just renamed it.
We'll see. I would hope so.
Also, I like the new hint system for when you're going to a hunt, but I feel like they're pretty obvious. Or some of them just, they don't give enough. For example, the one for Quillshot says, breaking Quillshot's quills makes it so that way it fires less of them and they deal less damage. I'm like, alright, cool, but you don't mention the fact that they regen on rage, so people are just going to be spam breaking them and then being really angry when they just grow it back during the rage. But I guess the hints are really only supposed to be for first time to time anyway, and then that's like something you have to learn time after time.
Well, it's a hint. It's not telling you, hey, they regen. It's just the hint of, this is what happens.
Yeah. For example, for Charog, it just says, break Charog's flame vents, which you don't know what parts of the flame vents if you're new, to stop it from breathing fire. Like, that's fine and dandy and all, but if I'm a new player to Charog, I don't know what the flame vents are.
Hey, level up. Silver Utility Core.
Like, isn't it you only can really tell what a flame vent is? Like, if you're told
If
that
you know what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
You done fucked up now. Actually, I let you fuck me up so that way I could get my... Jesus fucking Christ!
Whoa, that was loud.
I'm sorry! Holy shit! Wild Frenzy is so fast with hammer now! I'm swinging it faster than a freaking chain blade.
That be how it is. It do be like that sometimes. Felpire, I'm just gonna remind you that I'm recording and...
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'll watch the video back and I'll take because my name is Quintessence, I'm physically not allowed to edit my videos, but I will note in the description with headphone users at, and then I'll link the time that you yell.
Oh, Jesus. You can't, like, do, like, some audio, like,
No, because
normalization?
The reason I'm called gaming is because Quintessence means raw, pure, or unfiltered, so I edit none of my content.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
So, all glitches, tech malfunctions, or things that I just mess up on my own stupidity are left in.
Fun.
It's basically like I'm constantly live streaming, even though I'm not.
It's the VOD.
It's the VOD that isn't a VOD.
I mean, I would still look into, like, maybe a method of, like, making it so that I at least have a vocal limit on your end. Like, if you find a way to do that, so that way no audio that comes through will, like, completely distort. Because while it's not editing the video, it's still gonna help out in the long run. People are gonna scream, it's gonna suck.
I guess.
I said I leveled up, but then I didn't. Okay. Maybe my hammer leveled up.
Yeah, I've found that confusing a little, like, oh, cool, I'm glad something leveled up, but what the heck just leveled up? I'm kind of in the middle of a hunt and can't really check that.
Yeah. I have a ton of cores. I just need to figure out. Silver defense, silver. Yeah, a lot of these. Silver.
Yeah, I like how
A
it's
lot
just
of-
been split into offense, defense, and Slayer.
Yeah.
Like, Slayer is the general, defense is, of course, defense. Offense is, of course, power and technique.
I'm just not gonna continue opening them. There's too many to open. Actually, you know what it could have been?
But,
With this hammer build? I could have procced all of my Swift things simultaneously. So the Molten was active, Wild Frenzy was active.
that was probably what
I must
it
have
was.
also just used a full lantern ability with my 6 conduit, and then also I must have rolled because I have +3 basic fury on their stuff, just because it's just a byproduct of one of the pieces of armor that I needed Wild Frenzy on for my perk. So it's possible all 4 things collided at once, and therefore my hammer was like, let me just swing so fast for you. It's like, thank you. My awesome looking back. I didn't pay like $2 for this hammer for nothing.
Yeah, also, I now get more rams than I know what to do with, because at least I kept those.
At least you kept them? How could you have gotten rid of them?
Well, no, because I didn't keep any of my break parts, and you mostly just use rams for upgrading stuff. Also, they made it so that way anyone can start a guild now.
Yeah, I noticed. I got a bunch of stuff back because of that.
Yeah.
I had enough to do another Elite Hunt Pass, actually.
I just got Behemoth Mastery level 15.
Nice.
For filling experience bar on Shadowrun. Also, by the way, you get experience based on how well you do.
Behemoth Mastery 11.
Which
So that's what I'm at.
I personally like the fact that getting an S++ actually means something now.
Oh.
Because
I've only been getting S pluses because my build is a, you know,
yeah.
it's a low life build.
Yeah, so again, if you notice certain things have like experience, like 0 out of 300, 0 out of 900 or whatnot, those are affected by your actual score at the end of the month.
Interesting.
So that actually means something else.
Nice.
Alright, now I just...
Let me go ahead and look back at this for a hot second. Yeah, I have a lot of things that I need to level up again. Well,
also, we already know what they're working on next. Everything that doesn't have a dire variant is going to be getting a dire variant before they do anything else.
Figured. I like how one of the things that they patched was that armor now, or like weapons no longer like have the thing where when you transmog over it shows the old skin beneath it. It shows the old skin on the new model. I just saw someone with that exact issue walking by and I'm like, oh cool, they fixed it. That was one of the things that they said that they fixed, and they didn't.
It's Dauntless. Nothing is ever properly fixed. They also need to definitely nerf it. Adhesive hilt. It's too good.
I guess I'm gonna put it on because I had the reactive hilt, which was when dodge attacks always critically strike.
Yeah, which is nice on like a dodge build, but like for the most part, adhesive build is broken.
Then I guess I'm using it.
And also, my dodge build doesn't work anymore because Rezakiri is conduit now.
Yeah, like what was that decision making? I guess everything that Rezakiri kind of does is like kind of support based anyway.
Yeah.
Like the exotic helmet was a support helmet, so everything else was kind of sporty.
They changed. They also changed Karabakh stuff slightly.
Like for the better or for the worse, do you think?
For the worse. Read Karabakh stuff in its current moment. The paper mache bug now makes
like it's armor or
like it's armor.
Okay.
It's still fine cell slot wise, but it's not fine anymore. It's basically it's been focused more on destruction, which it doesn't need. Who even uses destruction seriously?
Huh. Back on. Let me. I actually should upgrade it while I can, because everything is like at +6. That's the one thing that everything stayed at was +6 for me. But then I had some stuff that was still +10 for some reason. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, things that remained at +10 seem to be all the Umbral and Radiant stuff. Things that remained at +6 seems to be everything else.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Okay, apparently now they've made a change to like the crafting of certain equipment, right? I mean that's clear. But they did it so much that Tragic Echo, before I was at an impassable moment, I just didn't care to continue. I'm now from +3 to +7, +8, +9. I'm about to finish it. I can't get to +10, but I'm about to, like, I just need some neutral fury plates. Neutral tail gems. I almost just finished that in one go.
Oh, so were exotic parts saved for you?
Not exotic parts. Like the luminescent chitin was saved, and Aetheric Tail was saved. A lot of the exoskeletal plate was saved.
Okay, so none of my...
I'm missing some elemental claw gems, but elemental claw gems was just an issue anyway. I never had enough anyway, so it's not like it mattered. Let me upgrade this. A lot, actually. So the Mantle of Thorns, +3 Predator on its own. Let me guess, it's a utility slot still. Mantle of Thorns is utility still. Yep.
So, a Scrave hit me as I hit
Heck
it
me
as it was
from
by me, and it launched me like 3 feet into the air. Like, straight up.
Yeah. I'm sad that I decided to remove the technique slot from the Molten chest piece. There's now only 2 pieces of chest piece gear that give technique slot. Actually, I believe one of them didn't have it before. Actually, I think there was only 2 to begin with. And then they changed which one got it. So the Bloodfire, or not Blood, well, just the Embermane chest piece now has a technique slot.
It already did.
It didn't when it was the Dire variant.
Oh, okay.
Still, because there's no Dire variant anymore.
Oh, so that explains why some things have, like, changed when it comes to slots like that. Okay.
Yeah, because the old variant had, you know, those slots.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So the new Embermane chest piece that's fully upgraded comes with +3 evasive fury and a technique slot. Technically alone, you can get +6 with that chest piece alone. But I have a Wild Frenzy thing in there. Well, actually, I have a Molten thing in there because I need the +6 Molten because the gloves that I have are power. Or well, they're Molten gloves, but they have a power slot. So I'm using that for rate. It works out. It eventually works out. I just don't have. I only have +3 evasive fury. Well, I have +6 Wild Frenzy and Molten in its place. Do you think I should swap that?
Swap what again? Sorry?
So, of the speed-based things, I have Wild Frenzy, which I'm keeping. But then I have Molten. And then I have Evasive Fury. Do you think it's worth it to go to 6 Evasive Fury and keep +3 Molten? Or do you think full uptime of Molten is more valuable than 16 seconds of Evasive Fury?
I think 16-second Evasive Fury is more beneficial because you'll burst things.
Okay. Actually, now that I think about it anyway, like, it incrementally increases in value as it goes up anyway. So if well, as Molten Hearts are always a stagnant amount of, like, speed gain.
Daily heroic bonus rewards will be available in 59 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I guess it is worth it to go to Evasive Fury because now that I look at it, it's a Molten Heart will give you 20% increase to speed and movement, whereas depending on the level of Evasive Fury will determine like it's only 10% at like 3 and then 25 at +6.
By the way, I like how different heroic behemoths have different threat level variants because they go from like 8 to like whatever. And I love how Quillshot is like the only one at 12. It's the only one non-heroic that's at 12. Like, they understand now. They know how bad Deadeye Quillshot is.
Of course. destructive force of nature.
It's not the only heroic at 16 though, which I find understandable, I guess.
Yeah.
One thing I don't understand is why the heroic laser wing is at 16. No, that's definitely one of the easier heroics.
Okay. I don't know if they've made any innate changes to it, but when you're first fighting it initially, like once you learn him, he's done. But I think once you're first fighting him, he's a fucking nightmare. Because that thing goes across the field super fast. He doesn't stay in one place for long. He has literally damage over time effects. He has multiple actually. He has the bleed, which can cause damage if you roll too much, and also it removes a ton of your stamina.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
On top of that, he also has the bugs, which, in order to attack, you might use some of your stamina based on the weapon.
So yeah, if you look at Heroic Plus, by the way, you'll see it's just at level 17, because that's where Heroic, Koshai, Shroud, and Reza are all based at.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Which is funny because I have an easier time with Rezakiri than I do Koshai. Okay, what was my quest again? I want to do some armor upgrades, but I'll do that later. First things first, quest log. Nope. Quest log, thank you. Whew! Light the fire, melting the ice, combat alchemy, mass maelstrom effect, herald of the storm, aether orbs, cold light, light. Unpassed challenges. Oh!
Yeah,
the weeklies.
You keep your weeklies, but dailies are gone.
Well, the hunt pet. Well, oh, 1 day left. So these are the weeklies. Okay. Yeah, no. Well, actually, they're not really gone. They're like they're kind of like melded into the mastery system. They're just, I guess. How do I say? No.
Yeah, they're not really gone. They're just more in the mastery system.
Yeah. So I guess I have some weeklies to start focusing on instead, because fuck the quest, I want the weeklies. Besides, my loadout's already pretty much done, set up.
Yeah, the one I'm going with at the moment is just Shroud Stuff and then Charlog Saber.
Oh, not bad.
That's my only real setup that still, works the same way it used to.
Yeah. To be fair, the Boreas, the Boreas set that I had, I think it works a bit, well, it works pretty much the same. It doesn't have either Rage Hunter nor does it have, Overpower in its slot, but, it actually gets benefits by having now Evasive Fury in there instead, so it's faster. Overall, I think it still works, it feels the same in the way it works, it just takes a bit longer. A bit unfortunate, but that's fine. I just like the Evasive Fury. Actually, I think if I were to change the chest piece, let me look at this. What were to happen? So I have Conduit, Evasive Fury, Iceborne, Rage, Wild Frenzy, Condition. What would happen if I were to change the chest? Tough chest.
Wait, why did I get 2 purple?
Oh!
Oh, I think I got 2 purple Ice Shattered shards.
This is interesting.
Oh. So even though you can't get, improper colored break parts anymore, you can still get purples from the Never Down bonus.
Interesting. Would you like to know what I discovered?
What?
The Boreas chest piece, while it still keeps its defense slot, obviously, its chosen perk is Rage.
It already did have Rage, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but the perk that it had, the perk that it had over Rage, that it got more points from, was Iceborne. So it had 2 Iceborne and 1 Rage. So they kept the Rage, which is really beneficial, because it's at +3 Rage.
Yeah, they probably edited it around so that way to make sure it's the same slots and everything. Yeah, my setup for that also works as intended before as well. So let's see. I have to hunt Rockfall Skarn, Rage Tail Nasher, Moon Reaver, and Glen Complete, Before the Dawn and Bring on the Night. Before the Dawn, Hunt of Valimir. Okay, I've not gotten Bring on the Night. I'm gonna assume that that's after Before the Dawn, and that's for Ristalker. And Arkstone Defense.
Possibly.
Collect 50 dull Arkstones while on a dire patrol hunt. Well, I guess I'll just do dire patrol hunts until I get my things done.
So it looks like if I want to remove, I mean, I like the 6 Wild Frenzy because that's really, well, not Wild Frenzy, the Evasive Fury, because that's gonna be really cool for like movement and stuff. But I could technically just scrap all that, put on the what's it called, the Dark Morrow chestplate,
What's up?
replace a couple things, and instead either have like either a bunch of Overpower or a bunch of like Rage Hunter in there as well.
Oh, okay. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna point out that even my Drask stuff is actually working as intended. It's still all at +5 and whatnot. So like the things that don't have a heroic variant are the only things that seem to be working as intended over in my end.
Well, of course.
It's okay. Yeah, because it was, yeah.
To be fair, all the Boreas stuff is working as intended because the Boreas stuff only existed exclusively in there. You know what's not working and is really dumb? Well, actually, no, it's still working. All the Koshai stuff, technically. If you were to have all the Koshai gear, you'd have all the same stat loadout, but what sucks is they decided, hey, let's put Predator on the utility chest piece, and let's put Agility on the helmet. It's like, now I can't use the helmet alone. Because I don't want freaking Agility for a technique slot.
Oh, I'm actually gonna quickly end this episode because it's almost going to 40 minutes.